Hi, I'm John Craven with BevNet, and we're here at the 2014 Natural Products Expo West, and I'm joined by David Smith with your new company, Brew Coffee. So congrats on that.
Yeah, thank you very much, John. Thanks for stopping by.
So you've done tea a couple of times between sweet leaf tea. I guess you're involved in Deep Eddy and live soda a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Why coffee?
It seemed like the best opportunity out of all the beverages that I was looking at.
And I guess that being said, what's the opportunity? Are we kind of looking at cold brew, which this is, kind of from the artisanal sense, or something bigger?
You know, when you look at the size of the category, it's about a $1.4 billion category. It's dominated by one player, Starbucks, that's doing about 1.1 of that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not a lot of competition outside of Starbucks. It's growing fast. There's a resurgence in the growth of the category. If you look, I think a lot of that has to do with iced coffee.
Sure.
That segment of that is really starting to fuel the growth. Depending on which way you measure it, some measurements say 16% up to 18% on that big of a base is very attractive.
So what exactly is Brew coffee? I guess, it's in a can. It seems like there's low calorie. I mean, can you describe it?
Sure. Brew is our answer to making a shelf-stable, ready-to-drink cold brew coffee and making it convenient. There's a lot of great cold brew concentrates on the market. Big fans of a lot of those brands. I wanted to make something that was easier and more readily available and easier to pick up and not have to go back and mix it with something else. I think a lot of those other brands are figuring that out also. They're bringing in, they're making ready-to-drink SKUs and they're launching them here at the show.
Sure.
But I also think it's important to be able to make this product available to a lot of people. And to do that, there's a big prize out there. There's a lot of channels to go after.
And it's really just, I guess, that prize chipping away at Starbucks as opposed to competing with cold brew or whatever might be out there in sort of that space, right?
I would definitely look at Starbucks as the competitor in this space.
So
I think cold brew is a way to, when I looked at this, I wanted to differentiate from Starbucks as much as possible.
Sure, that's obviously not a good approach otherwise.
A lot of people have done that, and a lot of people have failed trying, and they're really good at what they do. But when I look at what they do in their ready-to-drink side, to me, it's more of a dairy beverage, and it's a really sweet milk-based drink that's got a little coffee flavor. And at Brew, we're trying to reverse that trend and deliver a really strong coffee with a touch of sugar and cream. We're also trying to bring, the calorie content down, like you mentioned. A Frappuccino is 270 calories, and we're trying everything 60 or less calories at Brew.
Now, you guys are about to launch this. I think even here at the show, we're just sort of, doing test samples. What's the plan?
Today, for all intents and purposes, today's our first day of business.
Okay.
We did our first production run last week. FDA approval is next week, where we can actually start shipping those cases out. We've been wanting to ship people such as BevNet's samples for a while, but we haven't been able to. We are launching in Whole Foods nationally on the 24th of this month.
Wow.
And after today, it looks like we're going to be launching a lot of other retailers also.
Great response, huh?
Yeah, it's been awesome. It's exceeded my expectations.
Cool. Well, awesome. Yeah. Awesome time, as always, to chat with you, David. So best of luck.